So just a reminder that if you leave a comment for a suggestion for something we should discuss on a show, we will probably do that.
Probably.
For example, we had one commenter, Pawpaw.
Yeah. Mhm.
Thanks, Pawpaw.
Mhm.
That gave us a really interesting thing to discuss, and it's the food supply chain. Which what did you
Yes.
think when I told you that we want to discuss the food supply chain? Does that even mean anything to you?
I don't. I don't even know how to process that. Like I just like food supply chain. Is that I don't even know what that
Yeah, so
is.
it's like, how does the food that we get in the grocery store get to the grocery store?
Oh, well, first you gotta grow it. Nah,
Yeah,
first you have to raise it
raise
on a
it. Well,
farm.
raise it, grow it. That's probably about the same thing.
Raise it on a farm, and then you murder it.
Murder?
Yes, murder. Murder. Then you
Well,
murder it, and then it goes into the store, and then you turn it into a hamburger, and then you eat it. You
you're
eat it
you're
with
speaking of cows specifically. Yeah,
yes,
yeah. So the cow has to be raised
raised on a
and
farm
fed
and
and
fed,
then
and then murdered,
slaughtered and
murdered,
butchered
murdered,
and packaged and
murdered.
finds its way to the grocery store. Then you go and purchase it. Do you know?
But
I think that we got
you
this
think,
suggestion because so many people either don't know or take for granted where their food comes from.
yeah,
Yeah. It's like we talked about. Some people don't like hunters because they
actually, we
have
were watching a show
uh
just a few minutes ago, and
Extracted. We were watching Extracted on Hulu.
yeah, and are we allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, so this girl, she didn't want to hunt for food. If you know what extracted is, then you know that's not good.
Yeah, they're surviving.
Yeah, like they're surviving in the wilderness, and so that's not good for her not to want to hunt.
Yeah, but she just really didn't want to. Which I get that if it's a personal conviction, you just don't
Yeah.
want to kill an animal. But a lot of people have problems with hunters because they're like, you're killing an animal for food.
That's called a vegan.
Well, but then those same people will go to the grocery store and buy a pound of hamburger meat and not think about it. But it's like,
Yeah.
the food comes from dead animals and dead plants. I mean, that's just reality.
And I don't know if y'all know this, but I feel very strongly about vegans.
Okay. How do you and how so? How do you feel so strongly about vegans? In which way do you feel strongly about vegans?
The bad one.
Oh,
I
you feel
hate
very negative about
vegans.
vegans.
Yes.
Can you express that? Can you boil down your feelings into a phrase and express to us how you feel about vegans? And if you're a vegan viewer, don't take it personally.
And I'm sorry about what I'm about to say. If you're a vegan, vegans.
Is it unnatural?
It's yes, like basically all they eat is
Plants?
plants. That's it.
Do you know what bugs me about that? So I think it's fine. If you want to eat just plants, eat just plants.
No, don't.
No, yeah, yeah.
No, no,
That's your prerogative. That's
no.
your life. If you want to eat plants, eat plants. My thing is the meat imitation substitutes. So it's like,
Oh
here's a
yeah,
hamburger made
made
out
out
of,
of like cauliflower.
well, not even just the cauliflower, but it's the like chemically derived hamburger meat that's grown in a lab.
Oh
It's like that
yeah,
is
like what the
bizarre.
heck?
And my thing is, if you want to be a vegan, then eat plants. If you want to be a vegetarian, eat vegetables. Don't like eat pretend meat. That's just
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. My friend, she's a vegetarian. She doesn't eat meat, but she doesn't eat vegetables either.
She eats pasta and butter.
Yeah, that's it. Just pasta. She eats pasta. Her favorite food in the entire world is macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. Which, hey, I mean, but that's got eggs
I
in
like
it.
mac.
That
It
could be
does.
you could say that's a balanced diet, pasta and butter, because it's carbohydrates. It's made with eggs, so you get protein, and then butter gives you some fats.
And then
So,
dairy with the macaroni and
right,
cheese.
so you've got some fats and proteins there. So you could live off of that. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say it's well
You
rounded.
could live off of macaroni and cheese.
You'd probably need
She's
a
smart,
you'd probably
okay?
need a multivitamin to go with that, just to make sure you're getting
But she doesn't eat
everything.
vegetables. She eats fruit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I bet
Nothing
she eats
else.
vegetables when her mom cooks them. Some vegetables. She like pushes
Sometimes.
them around the plate till
Yeah.
dinner's over.
Uh-huh, yeah, probably.
You don't do that, do you? So what's your favorite? Oh, this was an interesting thing that I think maybe a lot of people don't know about. In the grocery store, we'll see if you knew this. In a grocery store, the way it's laid out, you walk in and there's like the three walls. There's the sides and the back. Have you ever noticed that that all the fresh foods are on the sides and the back, and then all the processed and storage foods are in the center?
I haven't noticed that.
It's
Like
true.
ever.
It's true. Like all of the fresh stuff is around the edges of the grocery store.
Wow.
Why do you think that is? For fun?
Maybe. It's so that if people want fresh food, they don't have to go looking everywhere on the tags and everything. They can just go to the sides instead of having to look
Like you could
everywhere.
just basically walk the perimeter. If you eat only fresh items, you could just walk the perimeter of the grocery store and then come
Instead of
back to
having
the
to go
register.
everywhere on the inside and everything.
Yeah.
What
Down
is
every
this?
aisle.
What is this?
We go down every aisle.
We do.
We like to see the things.
Even though it's the exact same things every week.
That's why mommy doesn't like to go grocery shopping with us, because we like to see all the things. And she's like, I came here for
Like two
specific
things.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.